everybody and welcome to my March wrap-up. So March has been a very exciting month for me because I have finally finished university and I got my degree. I still cannot believe it, but yes, I have managed to pass all of my exams. I got a very good grade on my bachelor thesis. My bachelor thesis defense went even better and I'm just so happy. You have no idea. And my whole family and my friends are so proud of me. So this is like the best thing that has happened to me this year so far. Yeah, but back to the books. We're actually talking about books here. I have managed to read 3 books in the month of March. And yeah, I'll just start talking about them, I guess. First of all, I have read The Death Instinct by Jed Rumfeld, and yes, this is once again the German copy of the book. I got it from my local library, and oh my god, don't you love libraries? It's like the best places ever. Yeah, so what is this book about? This book is about the Wall Street bombing of 1920. So in 1920, a bomb was deposited in front of the JP Morgan Bank in New York, and when it exploded, it killed many people. And until this very day, the US government has no idea who was responsible for that bombing. So the author tries to create his own story, who might have benefited from it, who might be the culprit. And so, yeah, in this book we get to know Detective Littlemore of the New York Police, who tries to find the one responsible for the bombing. And he's supported by Dr. Streatham Younger, who has just returned from his doctor duties in the First World War, not the Second, the First World War. And these two try to find the ones responsible for it. And what I really liked about this book, first of all, the writing, like the characters are so great. There are many despisable ones, but also there is great character development in this book. Second, the atmosphere is fantastic. This is really insane. You feel like you're in the 1920s in the middle of New York. If you look out of your window, you expect to see what the author has just described on the pages before, and this is simply amazing. The writer is really talented, and I enjoyed reading it so much. Third thing is, this book is very entertaining and educational. You get to learn a lot about the rights or the non-existent rights of the Black American people, and these parts were very sad to read, if I'm honest. You get to know about how women were actually not worth that much, and how much changed since then, and how lucky we are nowadays that we are all equal, or more or less, but at least more than we were back then. So this book is very interesting, it's very entertaining. You have everything. You have politics, you have a big mystery, you have a lot of action, you have a doctor and his medical side of everything, you have a lot of criticism, and all in all, this book is amazing. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Another book that I read was Paradox 2 by Philip P. Peterson. So I have read the first book of it in February. And long story short, what was that about? It was about 3 space probes that got lost at exactly the same distance to the Earth. And NASA was thinking, okay, 1 probe, or let's say 2 probes being lost at the same distance, maybe it may be a coincidence, but 3 is definitely not. So a team of 4 is being sent to exactly that location, but the probes got lost and they encounter aliens for the very first time. So the first book ended with, I cannot really tell how it ended, but you kind of think that the story is over when you have finished reading the first book, but it actually isn't. And yeah, what can I tell about this book without telling too much? Well, the aliens kind of help these 4 astronauts to save the Earth. I think this is a very nice description of what happens in this book. And I must say I really enjoyed it. I was very happy that the first book didn't end where it ended, because the end was kind of sad and not satisfactory for me. But this book was great. I think it's a great ending to this whole idea Mr. Peterson had, and I really enjoyed reading it. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Not 5, because there was a very unnecessary romance, and I must say I hate unnecessary romance. Like, seriously, I really want characters to fall in love with each other. I really want to feel the sparks between them, and this was like, okay. So the author is not very talented in writing romance, so yeah, I really didn't enjoy that part, but everything around it was very interesting. It was a very new idea of the first contact of humans with aliens, so I really liked it. 4 out of 5 stars. The last book that I read was Bios by Daniel Suarez. It's a thriller, and oh my goodness, I don't want to know how much research the author did for that book. Like, literally, I think this book is the result of many years of research. This is absolutely mind-blowing. So what is this all about? We're in the year of 2045, and we have worldwide, there are many laboratories, illegal laboratories, that are making genetic edits on unborn children. So parents go there and say, oh well, I want my child to be a musician, or I want my child to be an athlete, or I have a genetic disease and I don't want my child to have it, to inherit from me. So these illegal laboratories make these edits, and they make a lot of money from it. And of course the parents benefit from it, and the children too, but nonetheless it's illegal. So this book is about Kenneth Durand. He is an Interpol agent, and his task is to hunt these laboratories down and to close them. And so these illegal laboratories are owned by the cartel Hu Jiling. And Hu Jiling wants to get rid of this Interpol agent because he has closed down so many of the laboratories. And so they make a genetic edit on him. So they inject him something, and that changes his DNA and makes it look like, and he starts to look like the boss of the Hu Jiling. He has the same DNA as the boss of the Hu Jiling. And so when he wakes up after he was injected with it, the police comes and arrests him because he looks like the man they were looking for, they wanted to arrest, and he even has the same DNA. Nobody believes him that he is the Interpol agent, and something very bad happened. And so he has to escape, and he has to prove that he is indeed Kenneth Durand, an Interpol agent, and not the leader of the Hu Jing. So this book was absolutely amazing. This was like, it was so exciting to read how that man managed to escape from the police, how he found friends on his way who helped him to change back. So this was very entertaining, and I really hope this isn't our future, because damn, that was scary to read. But nonetheless, I highly recommend it. It was a great read, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, these were the books that I read in March. I don't know if I'll be able to read more in April, because now that I finally have my degree, I'll start working full-time. I'm kind of nervous about that, but I'm also looking forward to it, because damn, university got really boring, and I'm really fed up with it. I really want to start working full-time and just stop learning, because learning got me very tired, to be honest. I'm just sick of it. No more learning. Finally working. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm hoping you're having a great Easter, or if you do not celebrate Easter, at least a few very nice holidays. Enjoy your time with your families. Enjoy the nice weather if you have it. We kind of don't. It looks very sad outside, like it's about to rain, and damn, it's nearly April and spring hasn't arrived yet. What's happening? Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping you're having great weather. If not, just it will get better sometime in the future, but surely it will. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.